Hello and welcome all to the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium for this Australian Junior Ice Hockey League Showcase Series for 2023. Second game today, we have the Melbourne Glaciers and the Sundevils, so far undefeated in this tournament. I am Peter Lamb. I am joined by Courtney Kidderton. Welcome, Courtney.
Hello, Peter. Welcome back.
We're back again. We've seen already a couple of days of great hockey. This is the third day of this 5-day tournament. And so far, Sundevils undefeated. Glacier yet to get their first win. See how they do today. It's going to be a tough opponent for them.
Absolutely. And look, in the previous game, just not too long ago, we saw the
Sabres.
the Sabres.
And the Generals.
And the Generals, sorry. Yeah, they faced off, and look, the Generals did have a great game. So it's a very similar matchup here with it's the Sundevils and Generals are both having great tournaments so far. So I am very eager to see how the Glaciers come out. They really need to come out with intensity and some strong systems to break out of the zone and get some attacking early. And I think the first goal is going to be very indicative of how this game's going to play out.
Yep, so the Glacier we did see them improve on Wednesday night in the first game where they're playing against the Sabres. Were a fairly equivalent team. But the Sundevils have been the strongest team. It's not surprising. They are a combination team of pretty much the pick of Queensland and Western Australia, plus a couple of extras in. There's one or two Victorians and New South Welshmen in there as well. Just having a look tonight for our officials. We've got Joey Terrio and Gavin Thurston wearing the armbands. And who have we got doing lines? Our
linesmen are Jim Savage and Davida Paul. So we would recognise Davida she's done quite a few AJIHL games in Sydney. Uh-huh. She's been a lineswoman down there. And Jim's been a local official up here in Newcastle. So he's been someone we've been able to call on quite regularly.
Very handy to have some local officials. So if you've never tried it before, do recommend.
I've done it.
Go do the course. Yeah, Courtney's done it. And you will learn a lot, and it does help understand a lot of the nuances of the game, and not so much just the rules, but also the interpretation of the rules, which is somewhere where a lot of us, including commentators, sometimes get it wrong, as I'm told by some referees.
Look, the one thing we do learn is that a lot of the rules, like, you do have to interpret the rules in the moment of the game. So the way that the game is flowing and what happens can impact the way the actual call goes. So yeah, it's great to see a wonderful officiating team out there on the ice for this game, and looking forward to seeing what the teams themselves produce.
Well, two very experienced referees tonight. So these two are often the pair refereeing the AJIHL games, which is a league that pretty much the best of the AJ get called up into. It's Australia's top league here in Australia. But for today, we're focused on the AJIHL, getting us some hockey outside of our regular season, as a lot of the finals have just been happening across the country in the various state leagues and even some of the in-house leagues. And well, often it's just the time for the summer leagues to start, isn't it, Courtney?
Yeah, absolutely, and quite a few are underway.
We're underway here, though, and Sucha gets the puck. He's going to hand it off. It's going to be Mesengard there in 11, but we're going to try and break out at the end, the Sundevils. Looks like we've got Tom Forrest in net for them today after he did a great job last night against the Generals. Good pressure so far from the Glaciers. Glaciers trying to set up in front. Buzzing around in front of the net is Matt Nickerton. He's in 15. So right now with the puck, that's Maxim Astafiev. You might know him from the AHL. He's passed. Oh, he's tripped up there with Joey Terrio. And neither of them seeing each other until the last moment.
Maxim is definitely a player on the Glaciers that's a standout for me in this tournament. He's someone that he just is doing so much for his team.
Sundevils breaking out, but not cleanly, and it'll be the Glaciers that'll pick it up. They're going to go up the right wing. Give and go, passes awry, and so the Sundevil come back with two with some speed. Takes a shot and a save. This is where they've struggled, the Glaciers, to get clean exits out of their defensive zone, and they do manage at that time, but they don't have the puck. That's where they're trying to improve. Nice hit. Centre ice. Chance in front. Scores!
A nice early goal for the Sundevils, and I think it is very much going to impact the momentum of this game. A few sad faces on the Glaciers already, so they just need to hold their heads high. It's only the beginning of a very long game.
Looks like it was at Aram Rapchuk.
Not surprised.
Yeah. Oh, no, sorry, it's Braden Maybe, 17, scoring the goal.
He's really stood out as well throughout this tournament, and just comes in with so much calm to score that goal.
The Sundevils have several players who played AIHL, and it does show. Maybe's out there still. He's forechecking. Glaciers quickly dispatch the puck. It goes back. Goes back to Alex May. He dispatches it, but it's turned around, and Valancourt will throw it into the corner. Checked off the puck. May there battling in the corner. Glaciers trying to get their breakout going. Not cleanly there by Namachi. Bakandula was first to it there. Namachi gets it forward, but not under control, so the Sundevils have possession in their own ends. Reverse from D to D, giving up the puck. Opportunity for the Glaciers. Streaking in, can't get the shot away there. That was Milan Parolin. A timely hit separates man from puck. Glaciers chip it out, but quickly turn around from centre ice back into the Glaciers end. Trying to pip the puck by. Molly tries to get it in front for the setup. And you can see the pressure there. We had 2 or 3 white jerseys closing in on the Glaciers player who's trying to get enough time and space to move it out of his defensive zone. Molly again. Pardon me, that was Zella. Dispossessed of the puck. Aaron Rapchuk carries it. With some speed, the Lightning forward. Quick shot, and it's off the side of the net. No harm done.
With lightning speed, some might say.
There was lightning speed. Using those edges to good advantage. Penalty coming. Maxim Astafiev was carrying the puck, but I think one of the Devils has picked up a penalty here. Looks like the call might be a Neaton call, which is not the usual one. Yep. Clear signal from Gavin Thurston wearing the armbands there.
And the penalty on Aaron Rapchuk.
Both these referees have played AIHL. It's been a few years for Gavin Thurston, but even Joey Terrio played back in the noughties as well. Face off. Kept in the attacking zone by the Glaciers. It's chipped away and there'll be a foot race on. Braden Maybe with the pressure. He's scored the only goal so far of the game. That's off his stick. Nice feed there. Kolev gets a chance, takes a shot. No, he clears it behind. That's off the goalie gear, and still under pressure are the Glaciers. Good to see some patience in defence, but he's saying, where are my forwards? Where are you guys going? Need someone to pass to. With some speed, Thompson into the zone. First to it, in the corner is Matt Nickerton. Playing with Tim. Nickerton also, that is. Set up in front, Spinorama attempt, but it's cut off by the defence of the Glaciers. Into the attacking zone they go. For the Crystal Lake. Puck thrown down ice. First man to it, Alex May. Wraps it around the boards. Normally very fast, hard ice here at Hunter Skating Stadium. Probably more so at the moment. They just fixed the compressors, and it's really cold in here compared to usual. Even the regulars are getting cold in here. Molly now has got a chance. Shoots! And just high in the top corner. Rebound attempt. And he misses it on his way through traffic. Now the counter attack from Melbourne. Quick shot and a save by Tom Forrest at the far end.
Just jumping back a shift to Maxim in the back end here, calling for his forwards. I think that really highlights something the Glaciers need to work on, which is making sure that when the Ds have the puck, that the forwards are getting into the position they need to be, which is they need to be on the boards and the centre cycling around, making up open space.
Absolutely. That's a critical element of an organised hockey team. Lakandula carrying the puck, and in the background, I think we've got Alex May taking out a player, and he's going to set them in for 2 minutes. So that's the end of that power play, though there's only 4 seconds left. And there'll be a power play upcoming, we expect, for the Sundevils. Rowan Hoy is the goalie for the Glaciers tonight. Couldn't spot his number before, but it is number 20. Patrick Ivans is the other who's been playing for the Glaciers.
They've done a great job rotating through. I feel like we've had a great sample of and vision on all of the goalies this tournament, and they're all quite strong.
Face off to his left. Spin and shot around the corner there by Hodges, but it won't make it on target. Fight out of the zone by the Glaciers, who are now on the penalty kill. Sucha in with speed. He hands it off to the point man. Cross-ice pass is intercepted. Rupchuk fires the stick at it, but Glaciers clear it. Happy to do so while they're killing the penalty. Not quite standing up on the blue line. Gives some space, and there's a quick shot on net by Maybe, and attempted pass or shot doesn't go far. Hoops around. Hodges camped out in front between the circles. Now he's got a marker. Nice move to get around one. Quick shot attempt, or was it a pass? It didn't matter. It didn't make it through. And we got a pass onto the stick there of Cooper Porter, who's going to try and carry it in. Bumped off the pack, although he didn't quite have the puck at the time. It's okay by a referee. It's a matter of timing, that one. Attempted pass in front. Doesn't make it through, but fortunately for the Glaciers, Sundevils unable to get a clean breakout, and it's broken up again by this effective forecheck. Long pass doesn't reach its target, so Rafael Lakandula will fire it down ice, and Tom Forrest stops it for the Devils. Sundevils now, cross-ice pass into the zone. Jackson calls for it in the far side. He's got the puck, takes a shot and a save. Rebound, loose puck. Forrest scrambling to get across. Dives. Unfortunately, due to his defense, he didn't have to make the save. Watch the back door. Devils are very clever in their positioning.
The Glaciers get a man back.
5 each. Quick shot on a net, and it went high off the one-timer. Spin about, clear the zone, does Tim Keaton. Chipped off the stick, picked up there by Alex May, who's out of the penalty box. Quick shot, and it was off the crossbar and out. Not barred down, unfortunately. Braden Maybe tries a shot just to speculate and nearly got it through, and he had support coming in. Bumped off the puck again. Pardon me, that was Zeller, not 17, it was 47. And that's a stopper play. We got 11-14 left in the first. Still 1-0.
A good sequence of play from the Glaciers. They really held the Sundevils up quite a bit. They have brought them back into the defensive zone though, so look, they're showing some spirit, so it's good to see.
Considering they were penalty killing for quite a bit there, it was a good period of play for them, a good couple of shifts. Into the attacking zone. Ooh, nearly offside as he lost control as he crossed the blue line. Benefit of the doubt there, perhaps. Rabchuk gets it into the attacking zone, hands it off, heads towards the net. Shot on net, Forrest stops it. Into the corner it goes. Cut off by the point man, kept in the zone, but the Glacier will try to move it out. Instead, they go from D to D, but there's good forecheck pressure there by Charlie Ross. The long pass misses everyone, but it's going to head into the blue paint, so there'll be no icing. Turned away by Tom Forrest. Into the zone. Quick shot by Maybe, and it's and it's battered down there by Rowan Hoy. Turn around at the blue line, and the Sundevils are on the counter. Pass. Quick shot, and it's through a screen. Nearly had a player in the net. Not on target, their pass. It's going to bounce off the board to be picked up by Sucha. It was Patrick Sucha. I get my numbers mixed up. He has the puck now. Spins around, fires. It's loose in front. Collins shot. It's off some skates and out. Maybe he needs to wait for his team to be onside. They are now. He fires it in. First to it will be Tim Nikitin. Attempted shot off some gear and hoops up over the netting and out of play for a stop of play. And the clock's still going. Oh, they got it now.
I think that whistle was a little quiet. Look, the Sundevils are definitely on the attack, so the Glaciers need to get control of the puck and get it out of that zone as quickly as possible.
We'll have a face-off to the right of Hoyt. Glaciers win this and do get it out of the attacking zone. It's carried by Matt Keaton. In close and an attempted finish there by brother Tim. Just short of the mark. Zeller takes a shot from an acute angle and it's covered there by Hoy. Loose puck picked up by Lakandula. Oh, fire nearly hit Samuel Lamb in the face. God, he's wearing a cage, fortunately. It's been a few times I played, I was happy to have a cage on.
Me too.
Including a slap shot straight to the face while he's lying down in front of the net. In close. Glaciers couldn't get a stick down to it, well covered. And a bit of push and shove there between Sucha and who was we got 13? It was Maxim Astafiev. Stop a play. We got 8:16 left in the first still. 1-0 lead for the Generals. The Sundevils, I should say. Wrong team. Face off to the right of Hoy. Need a winger win for this one, but the Glaciers do come away with it, which has been a big improvement for them. They struggled to win face-offs in their first game. Chip forward, it goes past the man, and not quickly enough to it was Cooper Porter. Rabchuk can't carry it in cleanly, thanks to some vigorous defence from Astafiev. Banks it off the boards. Off the skates it goes. Porter will clear it to his teammates. He's got some support coming in. Jesse Thompson in 7. He's going to reach the puck first. Up to the point man. Fired on net. Doesn't make it. Backhand by Valancourt. It's out of play. And that, waiting to see if that's called a penalty or not.
Seeing some good pressure from the Glaciers, so if they can keep that up, they'll really make some opportunities for themselves to equalise this game.
No penalty call. It must have been a deflection, so Valancourt will head to the bench. Glaciers unsure of who's going to be on the ice. Testing the patience of Kevin Thurston, who's saying, hurry up and get your lines organised. They only have 3 on, 4. There we go, 5. We'll have a face-off to the left of Forest in the Sundevils' end. I think they're saying that there's someone in the box. Yep, that's what's happened. So that's what I thought had happened. I thought that was going to be a penalty. Might explain why the Glaciers were unsure, because they thought weren't sure if they're putting a power play line out or not.
It certainly makes all more sense now.
Yeah, so it must have been a delay of game penalty. Face-off won by Glaciers. They're on the power play now. Walks the blue line, hands it off. Quick shot there from the acute angle by Sundevils. Turned aside by Forest. Just intercepted and fired down the ice. And Hoy just turns it aside. Skating onto it is Kristlev. Good forward check by Maybe. Nearly steals the puck away. Kristlev has to use the body. He still has the puck though, Maybe. He's got help with Zeller. And they've given up possession. The Glaciers going forward. In fact, they've actually committed the cardinal sin of an icing on a power play.
Not an optimal way to take advantage of a power play at all there.
No, you get a face-off from the wrong end and you don't get the change and all the other negatives. Also, you give the chance for the opposition to change lines, so they're nice and fresh when you're hoping to wear them out on the power play. Hoy flicks that aside. Zeller will reverse it, keeping it in the defensive zone for the Glaciers, which of course is ideal when you're killing a penalty. Skating onto it, the Silake, wearing number 9. Back to the point man. Has a look, takes a shot through his screen and gloved by Tom Forrest.
That was a nice breakout from the Glaciers. They moved it well. They passed right up the zone, and look, they got the shot on. So if they can do more of that, we'll see some good things, particularly when they're facing against quite a tough team in the Sundevils.
Saw a nice take there with the glove. We've seen some great glove takes. That one by Tom Forrest. In the possession of the Glaciers. They're in the power play. So it's Kristlev is acting quick shot and through the screen and taken down hard in front. I think that was Silake. He wasn't happy about it. He's appealing for a penalty. I don't think he was successful. Normally they give a bit of room for the defensemen to patrol that area in front of the goalies. Face off outside the zone. Won by the Glaciers. They'll try and get set up while there's still got 30 seconds of power play remaining. That's off a stick, but Astafiev, no, he can't get it into the zone cleanly. He has to get his team back on side. He goes up the right wing instead. They fire it to no one, so Astafiev tries to retrieve the puck. Can't keep it in the attacking zone. And now we have Zeller on the attack. He's bumped off the puck by Silake. It was a good move. Kristlev now carries a puck up the right wing. He's got some traffic there into the attacking zone. Looks inside, takes the acute angle shot, and it's stopped by Tom Forrest. Sundevils will try to clear. Teams are even. 5-on-5. And we're going to stop a play.
The Glaciers have 6 on at the moment.
Well, that's not ideal.
given the gates are well underneath us, there were 6 very deep on the ice sheet, so Joey's picked that up. Comes down to quite a clumsy change, really, and something that the Glaciers can't afford.
Yeah. So you need to be aware that if you're going on, someone else is going off, and there's not anyone else also going on. Normally it should be person for person. So if there's normally one person you know that you're replacing. So you're just looking for that one. It can get mixed up though when you go from power play to to regular lines. It can change up. Cleared out of the zone by Glaciers, who are now penalty killing after that power play. We've got under 5 minutes left in this first period. It's a 1-0 lead still for the Sundevils. Valancourt, such an unhurried defenseman, looks so calm. Offside in that case, although that was not Valancourt's problem.
Fairly sure there were roughly 3 of them had crossed the line before he did. And we've reflected on that a little bit in the last few games, that the momentum of the puck carrier doesn't always match the momentum of the players coming in to support him. So it's a hard read at times, and it's caught these teams out a few times across a few games.
One of the tactics I've heard a lot of the AHL coaches talking about is standing up on the blue line. And that's one of the reasons why. That if you can hold up the puck carrier coming into the zone, there's a good chance you can force them offside. It breaks up their momentum. If you stand back a few metres from the blue line, you've lost that option. Hodges, pass, Rapture, dispatches. Quick shot on net and a save by Hoy. That was such a firing that puck. Shot and scores. We got another goal for the Sundevils. They're up 2-0. That one on the power play.
That was a beautiful play, and I think we'll see a replay of it in a moment. The way they move it around the ice, you've got a player up in the spot, in the zone.
On the point? That was,
on the point, that's what I'm trying
point.
to think of.
Yeah.
On the point, and he just slices it straight through the players and through the 5-hole.
I thought that might have been Such got the goal there. Number 6. Face off center ice. Rapchuck v. Thompson. Melbourne Glaciers contesting each other for the puck in that case. Rapchuck now. Pass. Gets a touch there, but it's gone by Lachlan Fixter. Krustalev. Puck is stolen off his stick, and he needs to protect the puck again from Rapchuck. Oh, that was a very obvious hook, and that's been picked up by Gavin Thurston. Bryce Hodges just stretching out too far and being caught out there with the hook. He'll head off for 2 minutes. Was it called a slash?
Yeah, Joey did the arm action for slash, so.
It could have been either. It was the stick in the hands, so it's a matter of it's more of a pulling or a cutting motion, I guess.
And the moment in which he saw it.
Mm-hmm. Interference penalties are just different flavours of the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Krustalev does the no-look pass. That connects nicely. Moving the puck well, Glaciers. Back and forth. Jesse Thompson's at the top there. Now he changes place with Astafiev. Quick shot through the screen as a rebound. Patient move. Krustalev looking for some support. He's going to go to the right wing. Now across to the left. Centering pass goes past Astafiev, and he'll need to go back and retrieve it with pressure from the forecheck from Zella. Broken up the play again, and so once again the Glaciers try to break in. They need to get back on side, so Astafiev has to be patient. Into the attacking zone, but losing possession, and Sundevils first to it. Fired down ice, and that will see the end of the first minute of this power play. Krustalev. Astafiev. Glacier trying to set up. No one in front of the net at the moment. That's Fierge. Shakes off the forecheck, but turnover. And he's got some speed, Braden, maybe. And a nice stick check breaks up the play. Maybe gets it back. Into the attacking zone, shakes off a hit, into the corner. Gets around another man. He's doing really well with his moves. Attempted centering pass, goes through and under the stick of Samuel Lamb, and he's going to get it back here. He's got such a with him. Quick shot on net, and a nice move to get it back to Lamb. No look behind, through the legs pass. Such a won't connect with Lamb there. Even strength teams now. That minute is over. Lamb now under pressure. Into the boards. Glaciers need to get organised here. Get some clean exits from their zone. Long pass doesn't make it. Oh, we're just going to have a look at that last goal. And it does look like Bryce Hodges here at the back door calls for it. Yes, he's the man getting the goal. Nice one. I think, was that another too many?
I didn't catch the penalty itself, but
I believe that was a too many men again, so that's frustrating for the coach.
Yeah, absolutely. And for the team, this many penalty kills is not what you need this early in the game.
Well, I couldn't see from anything in the play, so I thought that was a too many men call. Last minute of the period. It's a 2-0 lead for the Sundevils. Well, I'm sure the Glaciers would like to do better. That's not too bad, actually. I think they've played a much better game than I saw them play on Wednesday. By a long way. Really good. Big improvement. It's fired down the ice. And by the time the Sundevils get it, it'll be 45 seconds remaining in the period. Into the attacking zone. Valancourt. Button hooks. Has a look for someone to pass to. He goes cross ice. Such takes a shot as a save from Forrest. It bounces out into between the circles, but picked up by a friendly stick. Thompson. Circles about. From a cute angle. He did have support at the back door, but couldn't connect due to the stick of Forrest. Kept it in the zone. Quick slap at it, and it's high. Just makes it under the netting onto the glass, but it's in the possession of the Sundevils. Quick shot on net and covered up. Not quite, but it didn't matter. The whistle had already blown, and that's the end of the period. 2-0 the lead, and on the power play are the Sundevils.
That was quite a good period, Pete. I saw a lot of good things. The Glaciers, when they weren't in a penalty kill, they were making some good moves up the ice. They were creating opportunities, and they just need to do more of that. 2-0 is not a bad score line as far as hockey goes. It is possible to claw a few back, particularly with 2 periods to go. But the Sundevils, they're really performing as we expected. They're fast feet, good hands, good passing, and it's reflective in the scoreline that they're quite a strong team and they've got the points.
Just a short break for these two teams. Just a 2-minute break between periods, so don't go away. Or if you need a short break,
quick bio
break, go ahead and do that. But we'll be back on the ice in another minute and 14 seconds. There is an ice clean between the second and third periods. That's when you'll have a bit longer if you need to go do something else. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. We've got another 4 games this weekend coming. There'll be 2 games tomorrow, semi-finals. And then the playoff for the championship and for the bronze position will happen on Sunday.
Bright and early Sunday morning. So tomorrow's games kick off from 2 p.m. and the bronze medal match starts at 7 a.m. on Sunday and 9:30 a.m. following for the gold medal. So a big weekend of hockey ahead.
More hockey for Courtney. Is that a proposal happening over there, or is just David is just stretching out?
Oh, I think she's stretching.
Yeah, you got to stretch those hamstrings sometimes.
Absolutely. Even as an official, you still want to make sure you keep the blood pumping, keep moving, so you can stay with the play. So really, the Glaciers, they've got a bit of time on this penalty kill. Once they can get through that, if they can control the puck, then they should be able to get themselves some opportunities. So a strong line out there at the moment, particularly with Maxim. He's quite a fast player, and he's really carried the team a little bit in some of the plays. He's stood out to me as one of the faster of the players, just like his counterpart Aaron Rapchuk on the other side of the face-off dot now.
Well, it's not surprised that these two players have both been impactful in the AIHL as well. So
absolutely.
It shows their quality when these are. Okay, so we're just getting a report on the two penalties. So it looks like there was a penalty called right at the end there, and the whistle, because at 18 minutes he said he was out, Joey Terrio, and we knew there was 1 minute remaining on the other penalty. So 4-4 for 1 minute, and then we'll have an advantage for the Glaciers. 4-5. Chance in front, couldn't put it away, the Glaciers. Shot on net through the screen, and he did need to make the save there. Tom Forrest went a bit wide. That's off the stick of Hodges up into the netting, and they'll stop play.
It's a good start for the Glaciers, who on the penalty kill are pushing hard into that zone. So that's a with a 1 minute PK on the clock. That's not a bad way to begin it.
No, put the other team on the back foot. Hem them into their own defensive zone. Another face-off win. That's probably been the big difference, and Astafiev winning that face-off. He pursues Valancourt up ice. Sundevils win the puck. They have the power play here. Astafiev gets to it first, gets through some traffic, has to make some moves, and gets the pass away in the attacking zone. Dropping the puck off, no one home. And now they got down on numbers. Maybe gets the puck, takes a shot, can't get a shot cleanly, and it's stopped by Browen Hoy. A lucky escape there for the Glaciers. And Cy Lake returns to the ice.
So in the first minute, we see end-to-end. We've had some time for the Glaciers attacking. Now Sundevils get an attacking chance.
Face off. Stick loose on the ice. That's Hoy. He's picked it up. Devils first to it. They're setting up here like it's a power play at the moment, and it's not. Chip forward, but still have it in the attacking zone, and sneaking into the back door position there was Samuel Lamb. Down ice it goes. There's a bit of relief here. Cy Lake picking it up, but can't get a shot away. Lamb again. Gets the puck. Moves well. Not a big guy. There's a couple of smaller guys that are always excellent movers at the park and excellent skaters. Lamb again, backhand pass. Skating onto it is Zeller. He fires it round the back of the net, waiting, probably a delaying tactic, giving his team time to get in position. But the Glaciers have it. Krustalev knocked off his feet. It's chipped into the attacking zone as the Glaciers look to change, so he gets 4 off. But there's only one man out there, and he's going to have to do some back check as the Devils move forward with some speed. Quick shot by maybe it's off the post and out. attacking check there by Sam Lamb. That's when you hold the puck and you still manage to make a check. Maybe. Gets round one. Can't get the pass through, but got a chance now. Scores! Braden Maybe got around a couple players. He had an option. He just took the shot and gets it past Tom Forrest for a 3-0 lead here with 17-11 left in the second. Let's have a look at that goal. Gets round 1, 2, and gets round the goalie. Nice move. At that point, the goalie didn't have many options.
In a lot of cases, the way a lot of these goals are scored, based on the goalie's positioning, and he looks like he's got to start to move, opens up that 5-hole, and they send it straight through.
And maybe his first shot went off one of the Glaciers players, and that's what gave him a rebound to get the second shot. So it's pretty hard for the goalie to adjust for that, because you're positioned for one angle and then it changes on you. Absolutely,
but these goalies have been absolutely standing on their heads every game. So it's those moments where they get caught out at the way that teams are scoring.
Sundevils have it, get another chance, can't get the shot away, and the Glaciers will move it out into neutral ice. Backhand chip and chase, driving towards the net, blows a tyre. Grabchuk now goes up the middle. He's got one to beat. Uses a burst of speed. Takes a shot from out wide and just higher the crossbar. Might have even got a bit of steel there on its way through. And we'll have a face-off in the Glacier zone.
Sometimes those posts are a goalie's best friend.
There's been a couple rung off the iron here just recently, and I think that was one of them. If it wasn't, it was very close to the top of that crossbar. We'll see if you can see the puck. Well, it was moving pretty fast. Face off. Sundevils trying to bring it in front for the man right in front, which is Hodges. Scored earlier. That's off the side of the netting and picked up by the Glaciers. Bumped off the puck there was Tim Nikitin. Astafiev, hard to beat. He's got some support, and that puts the Sundevils offside. That's what I was talking about, standing up on the blue line. Maxim Astafiev does that. His teammates join him on it, and they broke up the play, and we're going to have a line change.
I'm going to have to give that tactic a go next week when I play.
Yeah,
it's very effective.
I tried it, but people just skate right past me. It was not a good lateral movement. Too slow, too big. Attempted shot goes wide. Glaciers unable to clear just yet. Good puck control by the Sundevils. Quick spin and fire towards the net. Zeller couldn't pick it up. He's going to go get it now in the corner. In close, turned aside, and the Glaciers will try and skate it up ice. Short, sharp pass, doesn't quite make it, and they turn around. Zeller now on the attack. Takes a shot. Forrest has it, and we're going to stop the play.
Very stop-start this early minutes of this period, so it doesn't really allow for much flow of the game. So, mind you, when it's because the goalie's freezing it means there's shots on taking place, so it is a good reason to be stop-start, but I'd say the teams would be wanting to get a bit more flow happening, a bit more movement, so that they can actually get in a bit harder and get harder shots on.
It is better than the alternative when you're fishing it out of the back of the net.
Yeah, true. Depends on perspective.
Yeah, always perspective. Behind the net there goes. Picked off by the Sundevils. Got a man in front, but it's off Hoy's stick and goes wide. Cole 11 will pick up the puck in his own end. Reverses it to his teammate, and we got a person in the right spot up on the boards to help out. It's where Sundevils have been really good in their positioning and anticipation of the play. Maybe quick shot, and it's off the gear of Hoy and wide. Lakandula has a look around. Tries the left wing. Fortunately for him, the puck is spinning on end, and they won't give an icing for that one, with the player holding back quite a bit. pass, makes it through, but not cleanly, and the play's broken up. And again, maybe now with it into the attacking zone, but gets a piece of him as he goes past. Porter on defence there. Up to the blue line. Play broken up. Sundevils going to get an attacking chance. Shot close and shot. That looked very likely for a goal, but the stick check of Hoy saves the day.
And looks like it deflected off and up into the netting. So we'll get a face-off down at Hoy's end of the ice.
Good stick check. Cannot be undervalued. Glaciers can't break out of their zone. Contained at the moment by the Sundevils. Nice move in front, backhand attempt, and stopped by Hoy. Rapchap, as we've seen, has good skills and includes his backhand. Shot on net, not far wide. Still in the Sundevils' end. Pass, misses everyone, goes to Hoy at the far end. He'll stop it up for his defence. Really gave it up to the Sundevils. They need to communicate better and just play it safe. Play the low percentage risk plays. Rapchuk now. Good forecheck going there by Matt Hockman. Could hear the steps as he hustled down ice. Hasn't had a lot of ice time, so he should be nice and fresh, and he's using those fresh legs. Stopped there by Armin Haslin. Quick centering attempt. And is intercepted. Now breaking up ice the Glaciers, and there's a nice check from Valancourt to play. Chance, cross pass, and Shepherd can't finish it. He was in a great spot. Another shot and a save. Hoy again. And he freezes the puck. Great work by the Glaciers goaltender from Queensland.
And good work from the defence as well. They were getting in there and pushing the Sundevils off and out of the space. So
Cheating in, takes a shot. 1, 2. I think there was a third there too. Let's have a look at those saves. 2 and a freeze. Great goaltending. Tom Forrest is trying to keep warm at the other end. He hasn't had as much action.
Oh, yep, there is a third one in there before the freeze.
There
you were right.
So there's more of them too. Everyone gets a shot.
You get a shot. You get a shot.
Streaking in, here's a chance for the Glaciers. Oh, couldn't connect passes. Streaking in with some speed was Tim McKitton. It is heavily one way on the shot clock at the moment, 21-6. Shot on net and a stop there by Hoy. That'll be 22.
I certainly don't feel like that shot count reflects how well the Glaciers are playing. They may have only had 6 shots on, but they are putting pressure on the Sundevils. They are getting into the zone. They're just not getting shots at the net. They're just going a bit wide or over, unfortunately. So hopefully they can just start to bring it down and get a bit more on target.
I think the Sundevil shots are accurate. They've had plenty of tries.
Yes.
But yeah, for the, well, I mean, we're not saying it's not accurate. We're just saying it's not reflective.
That's right. It's not reflective of how much time they've spent in that end and actually trying to get a shot.
But it's also a clue for the coaches that, look, we're getting into the attacking zone, but we're not getting clean attempts on that. Glaciers now under pressure in their own end. 11.5 minutes remaining in the second period. So still plenty of time in the second period. And backhand attempt just after the whistle is gloved by Hoy. Late change of lines, and we've got fresh legs coming out for the Glaciers. Thompson, Lake, Porter on ice. Face-off won by Glaciers. Lose the puck and dangerous territory there between the circles. Devils keep holding it. Defensively positioned there, the Glaciers. They weren't going to try and rush the players. They were holding back to try and cut off passes. It worked out for them there, but they're offside into the attacking zone. And we've got 11 minutes remaining. Still 3-0 in the second.
And again, it's still very stop-start. So hopefully, the Glaciers are up closer to their attacking end. So a face-off win here could see them break into the zone and maybe increase that shot count.
Face-off. Glaciers do get it forward, but with possession right now are the Sundevils. With some speed in the attacking zone, tries the backhand attempt, spin around, and it's into the Glaciers skates. Kolev tries to get on top of the other player, and there's a bit of retaliation, so I think they were going to get a power play, but it might have been cancelled out by retaliation. I think Kolev was called at first for some sort of interference. It doesn't look like the retaliation will be called. It should therefore be a power play for the Glaciers.
And just what they need right now, just with half a period to go, to just close that gap a little bit would really help going into the break between the second and third.
Face-off won by the Sundevils. They can't get it out to safety though. Kruslev walks the blue line. Hands off to his point man. Shot on net through a screen. Turned aside by Forrest. Hasn't seen a shot for a while. Stopped by Kruslev. Glots it down for himself. That's going to be picked up by Tim Nikita. Out there with brother Matt. Shot on net is blocked away by Forrest. Glaciers, though, looking pretty good on the power play, moving the puck well, getting some shots. Devils can't clear. Glaciers still in possession, taking the time to have a look around. Astafiev now with the puck. Can't clear it. And Glaciers still with it. Quick shot. It's through a screen. It nearly dribbled in on net. Valancourt was there to help out. Forrest makes a stop with a stick. Out of the zone, and Cy Lake will need to look for some help. Astafiev there with him. I think it's been a good move for the Glaciers to have Astafiev play the quarterback for them on this power play. He moves the puck well. That was touched, so there won't be icing on the way forward. But fired down ice by the Sundevils, who look to get a quick change in. All four changing successfully, which is hard to do when you're in second period on a penalty kill. You've got a long way to go.
It's certainly encouraging to see such some good plays coming out of the Glaciers power play line. If they can keep pushing hard like that, I definitely see a goal in their future.
We've got 27 seconds of power play remaining here. Just a bit slow getting out there for the face-off. Thompson at the face-off, but the Sundevils will send it into their attacking zone while short-handed. At the moment, though, Glaciers have the puck. They get around one man, get around the linesman. Still got the puck, a little fortunate. It's working out for him. Quick shot on net and a stop by Forrest. Cleared. And an appeal unheard by Alex May. I have a feeling I said the Sundevils were undefeated when I started this game. That's not the case. The Generals are undefeated.
Yes.
The Generals did beat the Sundevils last night. On the attack, Sundevils into the attacking zone. Off the face-off with plenty of speed, streaking towards the net. Haslam. And that's a stop of play. We've got 8:23 left in the second. It's 3-0 Sundevils. Face off. Glaciers get it out of their defensive zone. Carrying with some speed and with the advantage is Tristan Fraser. He's got his team a power play again. Looks like a change of goalies. No, Ryan Hoyce just head back to the he was just playing the advantage on that.
On the
penalty.
delay. Referee Joe Terrio indicating interference.
Tyler Colliff will be serving that 2 minutes. And another power play opportunity for the Melbourne Glaciers. Astafiev versus maybe on the face-off. And it's fired down ice and knocked down with some pretty good hand-eye coordination by Kristalev. Astafiev into the attacking zone. Nikitin. He's got Cy Lake in front of the net. Thompson patrolling the half-boards, gets it back. He doesn't get that away cleanly, and Kristalev now has to defend against two. Quick shot and off the gear and wide. A good save there by Hoy to keep his team in it on that short-handed attempt. Big hit up against the boards there. Gets a cheer from the benches. Pass under the stick from Kristalev. We've seen a couple of these veterans, AJIHL experienced players, just hand off some really good passes. There's been noticeable difference in skills, and we saw the same sort of stuff from the Sabres, and we've got Valancourt here on the Sundevils. We've seen some really good skills from some of the defensemen. Play broken up by Greenwood. Chipped in, but Greenwood will clear it again as we're down to 20 seconds in this power play. Hoy to one of his defensemen, and it looks like it might have been onside, but he's lost the puck. So Glaciers just about to run out of power play. Quick shot and a stop by Forrest with just 3 seconds. We'll just go back and have a look at that hit from a moment ago. Keep an eye on the right in front of the bench. That's why I got a cheer from the Sundevils bench. Just 3 seconds of power play remaining. And on comes the Sundevils player. He's going to head off ice. That was Colliff. And we've run 5-on-5. Holmes takes his spot. Damn, knocked off the puck there by Greenwood. And I'm wondering if that's been called an elbow. I think on Greenwood. And he'll go to the box for 2 minutes. Another power play coming up for the Glaciers. Let's have a look at that one. Yeah, okay, I see that one. Devin Thurston's right there and saw the elbow come up.
Look, another opportunity for the Glaciers. So they haven't been able to capitalise on any of their power plays yet. So maybe this is the one. I
don't think the Sundevils can complain. They've just been too willing to give away penalties. Got to control the aggression a bit. Maybe they feel that they'll win it anyway. Such a round of boards, nice clear. Plenty of juice to get down the other end. Keaton hands it off to Krustalev. Gets by and onto the stick of Astafiev. Nearly passes it to the opposition there, Astafiev. That's a risk of the sneaky back drop pass. Sucha tries the boards again and gets it by the man. Kruslev unable to stop it. He'll go down the other end of the ice for Rowan Hoy. He stops it up for his teammates. Astafiev needs some help. Flung down ice. Nearly down to the first minute gone of this power play. Keaton spins about. Astafiev waits. Passes instead. Picking up is Thompson. Astafiev. Thompson. Got a screen. Takes a shot. It's off Rapchuk's gate by the look of it. The way he's limping. Shot on net and stop. Oh, and that rebound just went wide.
This is a great sequence from the Glaciers.
It was actually a trip. It was picked up in back play. Accidental trip. But it was a pretty clear trip in the end, and Gavin Thurston in back play did pick it up. So it'll be a short period of 5-1-3 here for the Glaciers. This is their best chance so far, with a 2-man advantage for 32 seconds. This has been their most effective power play line. Jesse Thompson takes the face off against his opposition number 17, pardon me. Maybe wins that face off. And a battle for the puck along the boards. Pinned under some skates. Happy to burn some time is Hunter Boland. And the puck's not being moved, so they'll blow the whistle on that play. But that's handy when you kill the penalty. 5-on-3. Burn 16 seconds there.
Absolutely.
Face off, Thompson versus Maybe again. That goes out to the point man. Kruslev calls for it. It's gone to half boards instead. Cross ice to Thompson. Gets by him. He takes Kruslev's option to the half boards. One-timer is not far wide. Thompson. One man back on. 5-on-4. Quick shot, and it's just past the top corner. Thompson again. Kruslev pinching in. Off some gear, and he's under pressure here. He does manage to keep it onside just. Not that one. Keaton, smart, doesn't rush, protects the puck. Brother now, Tim. Pass inside. Thompson, chance, and a stop there. Not sure if it made it to the goalie, if the defenseman got it. Kruslev.
It looked like a defenseman clear.
Yeah, I think one of the defensemen stopped with the puck or skate. Jesse Thompson now. They've still got 39 seconds. Ticking away. Shot, one-timer, a big one, and a great stop there by Forrest.
This has been a beautiful sequence of play from the Glaciers, and something I was really hoping to see. They're moving it around, they're talking to each other, they're putting themselves into open ice and calling for it. The communication's there. Now all they need is just to find that gap. So hopefully they can capitalise on 33 seconds. Doesn't sound like a lot of time, but it is an eternity in hockey.
Certainly can be when you're trying to kill a penalty. And you're tired, and it's icing. That's not going to be kept in the attacking zone. And Fixter happy to turn about and defend his zone. Zeller clears, but this is what the Sundevils wanted. They're just burning away that power play time for the Glaciers and before they mount their own attack. Driving the net, the power move and bump down, and that'll be a penalty going the other way. Glaciers about to be able to serve a penalty themselves. I think that was May, Alex May. Yep, he's going to sit 2 minutes for that one.
And interference, the call from referee Gav Thurston.
Yeah, he just stood in the way of the man coming in. And that's textbook interference. Just put your body in where it shouldn't be.
And now the tables have turned. The Sundevils have an opportunity up the other end.
Fortunately for them, there's just over 2 minutes remaining in the period, so they should be able to see out the entire power play unless they score. Then it won't matter. Sucha passes to the half boards. Quick shot. Gets by, but not on target. Hoy. Valancourt across the blue line. Goes to half boards. Pinches into the circle. Quick shot, scores!
That was well played, and they really made it look quite easy.
Yeah, Hodges is good position, just kind of pinching across a little bit out of the slot there between the circles, and you see his teammate sees it. Actually, didn't move very much, but really the defenseman needed to be on the other side of the attacker because he could get that clean shot away with the one time of no time for Hoy to react.
And we also have players that aren't really marking anyone up, so that's opening up a second player when they already are down one defenseman. So
if you can't get in front of that play, or you don't necessarily have to, but you've got to lift the stick. Getting in front of them probably won't work too, because then you can't watch when they move about or get past you. But you've got to take stick. Sundevils on the attack. Power play is over, but they're still on the attack. Glaciers now. Pass, bounces off some sticks. Into the corner it goes, picked up by Greenwood. Now it starts there from the corner. So rotation of lines here. Glaciers, this is a line that hasn't had a lot of time. Shot on net, and it's saved by Hoy and into the corner. Glaciers. Try to break out, get it moving forward. Lakandula takes a shot and a save by Forrest, and the guy goes right to the net as he should.
A little bit of unnecessary shoving there. The player was trying to get out of the space then.
It was probably a more of an effective push than they thought it would be. I don't think it was much behind it though. Lakandula's fine. Last minute of the period, there's still 40 seconds of power play for the Sundevils, but at the moment they're in their own end. Sorry, that power play has expired. That was the previous goal. It's still on the board. Caught me out. Lamb has to get behind, and Eddie was right in front, but the pass wasn't going to reach him there. Glaciers got a chance here, in close. Spins about, can't get the shot away, went past the puck. 30 seconds. Oh, nice chip and chase here. Sundevils have got numbers. Lamb string towards the net. He can't get the intercept that pass, and into the corner it goes. Last 15 seconds of the period. Kolev pressured by Damachi. Calling for it. Good communication here. Sundevils have been really good in that regard, and that will see the end of the period. Following two periods, we have the Sundevils 4 leading the Melbourne Glaciers 0.
I think for the Sundevils, that's a great way to go into the break with such a great lead. The Glaciers will really need to just go in, reset mentally as well as with their systems and what they're working on to try and bridge that gap. 4-0's not too bad when you got 20-minute period. I've seen people come back from bigger score lines. So, anything could happen in period 3.
Well, we're going to have a break right now while the ice is cleaned. So after 2 periods at this AJIHL Showcase Series, we have the Sundevils. I was trying to think where they're from, but they're a combination team. The Sundevils leading the Melbourne Glaciers 4-0. We'll be back soon after the break. See you then. Welcome back to Hunter Skating Stadium for this third and final period between these two AJIHL teams. We have the Sundevils combined team from Queensland and Western Australia primarily versus the Melbourne Glaciers. No surprise, they're from Victoria.
It's been quite a show this game so far. A little bit expected that the Sundevils would take the lead. I think the Glaciers have done well keeping them out and down to a scoreline of just 4. So hopefully this period they might get 1 or 2 back.
I agree. Bit of cheering sticks on the benches there, so a bit of crowd noise from the players themselves. We resume this period 5-on-5, which is something novel after the last couple of periods started with penalties. We're quickly down to the Glaciers end now as the Sundevils are putting pressure on the Glaciers. Astafiev has to spin around. They do manage to clear the zone, but not with control, and thrown back into the Glaciers end by Fixter. And Glaciers need to get organised here with their breakout. That's gone past a couple of people. No icing called. Did go off some bodies there, so that's pretty likely. Doesn't make it in front of the net. Glaciers are hanging on. Tenacious attack here. Trying to move it in front and put some pressure. Looks like a broken stick already. No, it's a net guard. Someone's missing a net guard, which is a requirement for under 18s in Australia and of this tournament. Into the attacking zone. Glaciers. Cross ice pass. Fresh ice. Nice and fast. Big hit against the boards. And that's been called. Up goes the arm of Gavin Thurston. Sundevils touch the puck, and we got a boarding call coming up against such a 2-minute power play coming for the Glaciers. Let's have a look at that hit there in the half boards. Boom, losing the shoulder.
And we see the ref's arm in the foreground go straight up. Look, the first minute and a bit was 5-on-5.
Yeah, a short period. There was a lot of penalties in the second period, mostly against the Sundevils, and often for that sort of stuff, for a little bit too much mustard on sometimes, or perhaps some interference penalties. Kristalev under watch by Maybe here. He's got some support there, Namachi. But they've gone up right wing instead, and it's dumped in. So Namachi will try to retrieve. Gets to the puck first. Stolen away and fired up us by Charlie Ross for the Sundevils. And that's the first 30 seconds gone on that power play. Long pass, gets past Astafiev, has a little push against his back, and that's caused another penalty. It'll be a 5-on-3 here. Shot on net, scores. Maybe it won't be a 5-on-3. Kristalev gets the goal while playing the advantage. And he takes the congratulations from the bench as he leads the team for the high fives.
But it makes me actually really happy to see them get that goal, and the tension off their backs, that they've just shut one down, got it back, and look, they did it really well. They've been working really hard in that last period on all those power plays, so I really feel like they earned that one.
Yeah, well, it can be really draining to have it. So apparently there was, well, we knew there was one penalty coming, delayed, but maybe there's a second. Yeah, so that would cancel out the first penalty.
Correct. Right? This is a rule. It happened in the last game as well, and I learnt it last night. So penalty in the box is cleared with the goal. The delayed penalty goes in for a fresh 2 minutes.
Yeah, and that's fair, and that's what you kind of would expect. They just didn't get the 5-on-3.
But they got the goal.
They got the goal. That's even better. That's the whole point of the power play system. Circling about, Glaciers go behind the net, kept in the attacking zone. Asafiev gets it down low. Shot on net. As a rebound, it's a juicy one, but out of the zone. Asafiev circles about. Gets a nice pass on the stick. Shot by Nikita and just smothered there by Tom Forrest. It hasn't had a lot of action. In fact, that will be, his 15th or 16th shot on goal compared to, at the other end, 26. And a lot of those were power play goals too. Shots, as was that.
So it'll be nice to see them get another, maybe 1 or 2 on in this window. And any luck, they might just be able to move the puck around enough to get themselves a second goal and close that gap.
Face off. Sundevils have it, but nearly get a home goal there. As that was going back with a bit of speed, a bit of force behind it, but covered by Tom Forrest with aplomb.
No words for moments like that, just
every night, a nightmare for every defence person.
Oh yeah. Haven't done it yet, touch wood.
Sort of thing I would do, for sure. Cross-ice pass. It's a stick of Thompson. Calling for it the far side is Alex May. Play falls, and Kolev has some space. Krustalev, though, cuts him off, but remember, this is a power play for the Glaciers at the moment. Turned about by Jackson. Fired down ice, and that's a great way to kill a penalty. In fact, there's 45 seconds now remaining in that.
Felt like that was a great play from Rapchak, getting it back to his D. They just moved it around nice and slow.
Fixter's available, but he's not required as that shot is wide. A quick no-look, hits the mark with Astafiev. He gets it up to Kristalov. You can tell these two have played together before. Calling for it right in front. But Sundevils bumper the man from the puck, take possession. Nearly down to 10 seconds remaining in this power play. And, of course, Sundevils happy to wait all day there behind the net while they're not being scored upon. Milan Paralan. And back on comes maybe big hit at the boards and a clean one. Maybe glides with a couple of the defense at the blue line. Kristalov steps around his attacker. Nikitin is stopped up at the half boards and they turn over the puck. Glaciers is streaking forward to keep it alive. They do have the red jerseys in numbers here, but Sundevils get it out of the zone to some safety. Zeller can't steal the puck. It's sent around the boards by Namachi. Out of the attacking zone into neutral ice. Sent back into the Glacier zone. Stopped up by Hoy. Molly fires it towards the net. Carried right now by Jesse Thompson. Rapchuk watches him, waits. He doesn't have to worry. Well, they've got a 3-goal lead, so he doesn't have a sense of urgency at the moment. Does get a touch on that puck. And they don't carry it through into the attacking zone. Maybe with some speed up the left wing. It's got some support in close. Broken up by the Glaciers defence. Cleared the zone. The Marchi overskates. Greenwood fires it in. Chip and chase. Glaciers breaking out of their zone. Thompson calls for it. Kristalev had dropped it behind him and there's an intercept at the blue line. Sundevils got some space. Rapchuk's got men in front. Quick shot from in front. And that's off the gear, up into the netting and into the back of the net, and still didn't score.
A good effort from both teams, though. We're seeing some more offense down here and up the other end, so.
Looks like Alex May is appealing to the referees for some missed infraction. He was not successful in his bid. So there's a couple of referees conversing after some complaint. So Jerry Terrier checking with the linesman. Kevin Thurston joins him. We'll rotate the discussion over to the penalty box. So what we think might be going on is something around the benches. Doesn't look like there's a penalty from it, and so we're going to resume play in the Glaciers zone. I think there was a question of some unsportsmanlike conduct, but if it wasn't witnessed, it can't be called. Face off, Glaciers, push it forward, can't get out of the attacking zone. Asifiev can't clear. Kept in the attacking zone there by Harry Jackson, pinching in from defence. Keaton tries to get that out of the skates. Oh, the referee does a very good job of trying to get out of the way. Keaton, that's Matt. Turned about on the attack. Molly tagged, but loses a stick there.
And a glove.
And a glove. It's almost what they call a yard sale. That's a garage sale for Australians, but yeah, Canadians call it a yard sale. So when you see all the hockey gear strewn over the place, that's what they mean by a yard sale. So when you put all your stuff out on the front lawn to sell it. Fixter. Chip pass, doesn't make it through. On its way to Bryce Hodges. And Asifiev, a friendly face to pick up the puck between the circles. Thompson into the attacking zone, gets it by one, but can't get it by two. A chance inclined and close, and has a couple of stabs at it, but Tom Forrest has it covered. Skating on the park is Larkandula. Tapped down. Chance there for the Sundevils, but he couldn't get a shot away. Fixter there on the attack. Hit right at the boards, and that gets a cheers from the red jerseys. As the Glaciers player picked up his man right in front of his teammates. Certainly the Sundevils have been cheering their own teammates for the same. Thompson with a quick shot, and that's gloved down, but loose. Couple of stabs at the puck. Is this loose? We've got some players and sticks flying about, and some retaliation after that hit. I think you felt it was, oh, there's another cross-check. The cross-check's definitely been picked up.
That third man in, I think Joey saw straight away.
I think David is going to take on some of them himself.
Yeah, you certainly can't be a linesman in hockey and not be willing to put your own body on the line and get between them.
Well, I can hear Joey Terrier calling out numbers and go. In other words, you're getting off the ice right now. So there was I think one of the guys.
So initiated with I think there's a trip in here.
So a porter was taken down and rough hit. We might see it here.
It's just
and then
off
there was
to
a
the
retaliation.
side.
Yeah, just off the side of the camera there was a retaliation. And then that came with the Sun Devils coming with a cross-check, and that was picked up.
Certainly a wide open angle, the rest looking straight at him, and he comes in as the third man in. It's very risky. Look, I do feel like this sort of energy is an indication that these teams are working hard and they're trying and they're not giving up, and we may only have 11 minutes 23 left on the clock, but that's no indication for the Glaciers to stop playing and playing hard. And those moments of outbursts and that built up tension and energy just shows they care and that they're working their butts off.
I'm sure they do care. It means a lot to them. Every goal, every play. And if the ultimate goal is to be picked for the Australian junior team, then it's not so much just about winning. It's about playing your best game and being noticed as being a good contributor and being a good teammate and all that sort of stuff. So just waiting for... So Jerry Terrio is just passing on the final calls to the Sundevils bench, and we've got a resumption of play. It will be a power play for the Glaciers here with 2 Sundevils in the penalty box. Puck fired down to the Glaciers end. It'll be stopped by Rowan Hoy. Krustalev picks it up. He's got Matt Keaton with him. Long pass and an accurate one. Thompson can't handle it smoothly though, and gets rid of the second attempt, but Matt Keaton's in traffic. Gets it by Krustalev, and Glaciers just having trouble completing their passes cleanly, so they're hanging on, but they're not getting good opportunities. Thompson now at the blue line. He won't receive it. Instead, there's a shot on net. Krustalev leaving his defence and having a go in front.
If they can calm this puck down and just make some really nice passes, they'll open up some space.
Let's go on to it as Thompson. He's got some speed. He should be able to set up in the attacking zone. He does. Have a look. Nearly troughs up the puck. Going to fire it, and it's off a stick and high, and Molly's first to it. Thompson is going to need to use his options. Goes with Matt Nikitin up wide. We've got 40 seconds of power play till the first one expires. Glaciers trying to move the puck, but the Sundevils are tenacious penalty killers. Shot through the screen and a good one, but well covered by Tom Forrest. "15 seconds of power play to go."
They're closing the gap on that shot count, with the Glaciers now sitting at 21 to the Sundevils 26.
They have had a lot of penalties to take advantage of. That's been very big help for them. Pretty safe to say we'll see Generals and Sundevils. Well, we've still got semis to go. So this should mean the Sundevils are playing maybe these guys again tomorrow. Who won between... No, the Sabres beat the Glaciers, didn't they? So it's probably the Sabres playing against the Sundevils tomorrow. Yep, and it will be the Generals. Yep, he's lost it in his skates. Generals and the Glaciers will play the other game. Shot and a save, rebound. Picked up, but the Sundevils couldn't get it on net. Another deflection, goes behind the net. In front, shoots, and another save. Ratchuk denied. It was a hard man to deny a goal. Nice reaching save by Rowan Hoy. Freezes the puck with 8:15 left in the game.
Look, there's very little I could imagine these teams need to change at this point. They are working really hard. They're making better passes. They're making better plays. So I think they just need to keep trying to move their feet and get in the zone to get just to keep more shots on, the more chances of another goal going in.
I think one thing they've done well is keep their heads, that they haven't overreacted, and they've been the beneficiaries then of Sundevils taking too many penalties. The penalties called were all very obvious in front of the referee. They were not really borderline calls, so I don't think they can say it was unfair that way. Because most of them we called before they were called by the referee. In close, and that wasn't far from a good goal there, in close by Stefiev. Or was that Tim McKinnon? Not sure if it was 13 or 14. Battle for the puck in the corner. Knocked down there by Tim McKinnon. First to it is Quentin Greenwood. Stefiev gets it to Parolin. Darn call. Nice move to shake off the attacker. He blew a tyre. Lakandula under pressure. Makes a good move, but the door of doom is there to cause problems. Knocked down by Astafiev. He'll move the puck forward. He has good turn of speed, protects the puck well, as we see there. Mazengard beat to the puck, but they keep it in the attacking zone. Fired towards net, just wide, and goes behind the net of Forest. Players come together against the boards. Sundevils get around one. Molly tries a toe drag and can't get it past the defender. Under the stick, and that may be icing, and then back they go.
This will give them a moment for a breather, but really it's not the end that the Glaciers want to be in right now, and but it could be an opportunity the Sundevils might extend their lead.
We'll have a face-off to the left of Rowan Hoyt. 6:19 remaining in this game. 4-1 the lead for the Sundevils. Collier fires it towards the net, and a pad save. Puts it behind the netting. Stolen by Braden maybe. Takes a quick shot. I was hoping that Ross could redirect on net, but good defence by the Glaciers, breaks that play up. Krustalev composed as he moves through traffic, but his teammate loses it to the Sundevils in the neutral zone. Devils now trying to break in. Ross will skate onto it. No, he's got some help. He's getting to the net. Maybe spins it out. Can't get it past two. Devils trying to work the puck free and get a shot from between the circles. They have been competent at doing that. Krustalev shakes off one attacker. Steal there by Thompson. Stick check. Has some space. Got the 2-on-none. Move. And beaten there by Tom Forrest.
Some great support on the Sundevils bench for their goalie.
Yeah, well, it was a great save. 2-on-none. Did the job for his team.
They've been much louder this game. It's good to hear. Even on the ice, you can hear the players talking to each other.
They're having a good time. We're all having a good time here.
Hockey should be fun.
It is fun. It's the best game out. Play broken up. Sundevils getting some good bids here. Just haven't been able to finish for a while. Quick shot and a great save, Rowan Hoy. That was hard with a spinning shot.
Some fresh legs for both teams as they both make a change.
Down to the last 5 minutes. We've got 4:30 left. That will be it for today. So just to reiterate, 2 semis tomorrow, 2 finals on Sunday morning. Shot on net and the stick save there by Hoy. Kept in the attacking zone by Fixter. Nice move to shake off the attacker there by Rapchuk. Takes a shot, it's high. Kept in there. Quentin Greenwood gets the shovel out. Maybe it was a sand ledge. Lakandula shakes off a check. Chance here in front, scores! Just rebounds there, went to the favour of the Sundevils, who had been persistently buzzing around the net of the Glaciers, and they'll make it 5-1. We'll just have a look at the replay. It's good to pick up the rebound. You've got to be in the right place. We'll see here it is. Picked up and just no chance for Hoy. Couldn't see where the puck was coming from.
And watching in front of the net here, there's 2 Sundevils and a half of a defenseman. So, yeah, it's pretty hard that close to the net.
They had the numbers there, didn't they? Shows you got to go to the net, as the coaches will tell you. Molly into the attacking zone. You wouldn't mind another one, but Good positioning. They get, as they say, get a piece of them there. But that will be no icing is waved off. Not called on the Glaciers. Chance in front. Makes the move, Asafia, but can't get the shot away. Molly had him covered. He goes to retrieve his stick. Lamb tries the shot. Off balance, so it's not on target. And nearly a home goal there for Asafia, but he gets it behind the net. Tries to move between the legs, doesn't get it through. He's got to watch out because they've got Braden Maybe between the circles. Picked up here, and a quick shot attempt from Nikitin up into the netting for a stopper player. We've got 3 minutes left.
I really feel like the Sundevils have highlighted what it takes to win a game in this kind of a tournament, and even at this level. They're playing well as a unit. They're trusting each other. The lines are working because they cover each other. They're supporting the puck carrier. They're doing a lot of things right, and the scoreboard is really reflecting that.
Back underway. Sundevils with possession off the face-off. Contested puck. Gets a cheer from the bench. Akadula. He's not the biggest guy out there. He's taken on some much bigger players. Chance for the Sundevils. Well broken up by some desperate defence there of Milan Parolin. Nice move to shake off the attacker. Kolev into the attack. Takes a shot and a great save by Hoy. Turns it aside into the corner. Puck frozen for a moment. Rapchuk tripped up. Can't clear the zone. Maybe has the puck stolen from him by Krustalev. He gets the pass away. It's under the stick though. And Sundevils send it back the other direction. That's a nice intercept, but they had a man just coming back onside, being Ross. He can't get the puck away cleanly. And it's into neutral ice. Valencourt throws it back in for Lakandula to pick up. He flings it down ice and it bounces around, but that will be icing. And back we go with 1 minute and 19 remaining.
A nice smart play from the goalie there, just standing his ground and not moving to ensure his team gets the icing and the puck goes back up the other end. Many goalies will often step out with that much time to hit it back to their players, but he's giving them a much greater advantage by standing still.
Daniel Thompson sent back out, as he must have been just changing at that time. 79 seconds remains. Got him call. At the moment, Glaciers have pinned their own ends. They get it out to neutral ice, and a couple get the chance to change. Those that might have had a longer shift. Krustalev takes the hit, or gives the hit in front. Puck bouncing around, picked up by Glaciers. 48 seconds remains. On the attack, Namachi. Picked up the scraps there, Greenwood. Valancourt. It's 5-1. He doesn't need to panic. He can burn time if he likes, or he can get on the attack. He's going to have to wait because he's dropped the stick on the way through. Boom! The big down argue. Another check. That one a bit more of a glancing blow against Rapchuk. Oh, and Rapchuk couldn't help. A quick little tug with the stick.
A very silly slash.
A slash or a tug, but it was right in front of Terrio. I don't think he even realised it was him. Yep, that was your Aaron. Just frustration, and went for a quick little tug or a slash with the stick, and it was spotted by Terrio, so he'll finish this last few seconds of the game in the box.
Bit silly, really.
What do you got to lose? 7.5 seconds to go. So a pretty solid, we can call it a win at this stage. I don't think we're going to get 4 goals in the next, or 5 goals in the next 7 seconds. But really solid game by the Sundevils. We've seen their depth. It's fantastic depth they've got. Face off, we won't get another chance for a shot here. And teams are happy. No, they're not happy to let it go. We're going to have some pushy-shovey. Astafiev and Socha just basically have a chat. And the teams head back to their lines. They'll shake hands, as is the tradition in hockey. And in the end, we have a 5-1 win. A great win for the Sundevils. Much improved Melbourne Glaciers. They'll be hoping to get a win tomorrow. They'll have a tough job against the Generals, who've been a really good team. For the Sundevils, they're going to play the Sabres again. They have the comfort knowing they beat them, was it 77-2 on Wednesday night?
Yep.
But I'm pretty sure the Sabres have improved along the line as well, as we definitely have seen here from the Glaciers. You saw the Sabres earlier. Were they improving today?
Yeah, look, absolutely.
I mean, 9-2 was a tough loss.
They did a lot of things better. And that's just been the nature of this tournament, with a lot of players coming together that haven't necessarily played together before. So, you know, every shift, every period is the coaches learn and the players learn. So, look, I think the remaining 4 games will be just as exciting as the ones we've seen, because semi-final and finals hockey always get more intense. They're more eager. The round-robin games, they just get their positions. All 4 teams will be in the semis and in the medal rounds. So I think we're in for four great games.
What I really love about these games is that, for me, this is the glimpse of the future. A lot of these guys are already playing AJIHL, but they're not a name you hear all the time.
Yep.
But some of them are definitely names we're going to be hearing a lot of. And then when some of these players, maybe most of them, hopefully, are going to be in the AJIHL pretty soon, Australia's top league, men's league. And it's really nice to see them as they develop, see them in these games, and see their strengths, and when they come around, it feels like we already know them.
Yeah, exactly right. So, look, best of luck to them ongoing, and I think it's been a great handful of games of hockey already.
Well, let's wrap it up for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow for those 2 semi-finals. But at the end of today's game, we have the Sundevils defeating 5-1 the Melbourne Glaciers in this AJIHL Showcase Series. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. Peter Lamb and Courtney signing off. We'll catch you then.